everybody? It's Isaac with EOS Dublin, and today I wanted to show you some of the scams that are taking place on the EOS network and some simple steps that you can use to protect yourself against these scams. All right, let's get started. So this is my account on EOS Flare, and you can see one of the most recent things that came in was the PIOS token. And this is a great project. It's like privacy EOS, so the token is used to keep your information private. It's an untraceable EOS token. The airdrop claim is here at PIOS.1. You can read the white paper. It's really cool. It's about private and untraceable transactions on EOS. So of course, everyone on the blockchain is concerned with privacy. This looks really solid. And then you can just click claim your PIOS, and then you will connect with Scatter, and then the Scatter will submit a claim action. So let's see what that looks like here. All right, so here is the PIOS token claim. That's the process. I claimed my PIOS. So now, like, see this little switch where you unhide your spam, where it says hide spam. So let's turn on the spam. Okay, so take a look at this. This is what made me crazy, right? For that one little notification for PIOS, which was way down here, there are something like 20 notifications for the PIOS scam site, right? So here it is, PIOS token 351, and it's asking me to go to p-eos.io, right? Here's another one, p-eos.io. Here's the same message over and over. They're sending me this little fraction of EOS, right? Okay, let's see what else. Here's the same message over and over again, like 4 times. Pios.io, Pios.io, and then mixed in with this, here is the actual PIOS token one. Oh no, this is another fake one. P-eos .1, p-eos.1. So p-eos.io, p-eos.1. So for every now the legitimate token that came in, I just got one. I just got one of those, like one of those notifications. See, I can't even find it now with all the spam. So I have to hide my spam again. Go back here and transfer. Okay, here's my one PIOS token, right? PIOS.1. I got one notification for that, but basically for every legitimate notification I got for PIOS, especially, at least 10 fake notifications. Now, what happens if I go to one of those sites? I will see this exact website. They've cloned the same website, and when I click claim my PIOS, instead of a claim action, it will connect to Scatter in the exact same way, but it will, instead of a PIOS claim, it will change your authorization to access your account. Isn't that crazy? One of the things that you can do, so I'll just type it in here. I'm really scared to do that. p-eos.io, and you'll see on my browser, it won't even let me look at it, right? And that's because I use a MetaMask, the MetaMask extension, which is this little fox. Now, MetaMask is a great extension for Chrome, and the people at MetaMask keep a really exhaustive list of all of the phishing scams that exist. And so even though MetaMask is actually an Ethereum wallet, this is really one of the coolest things you can do is just always browse with MetaMask open, even if you don't use Ethereum. I don't really use Ethereum, but whenever I get to this fake website, whenever I encounter a phishing scam website, MetaMask will block me, and I'll see this little fox. You can always look at your latest actions, and if you expected to see a claim, like what anytime you claim a token, that's the action that you should see. You should see a claim. If you see update auth, which I think comes out on red on EOS Flare. Yeah, so here's where I actually did update my auth, so that'll come out in red. So if you go to a phishing site and then you click that button and you accidentally give Scatter permission, you'll see update auth instead. Now here's the thing: if you have changed your, see how my active key and my owner key are completely different. If I were to do that by accident, if I were to go to that POS fake site, then click the button, it would update my auth and change only my active key, right? So with access to my active key, someone could potentially send my EOS to another account, but all my EOS are staked, right? So it takes 3 days to unstake my EOS. So so someone could then use my active key for sure to log into my account, unstake my EOS, but then I would see that come up as an action. That someone had unstaked all my EOS, and then I could use my owner key, which is different, to change my active key and recover all my EOS. So I would have 3 days to do that. Yeah. So okay. So 3 things here. First of all, make sure you change your active key. So your active key is different than your owner key. Secondly, always pay attention to your block explorer, and after you claim a token, check it that it says claim, right? Because I mean, it would be easy for me to make a mistake too. Thirdly, browse with MetaMask open. It's awesome. I love it, even though I never use Ethereum. And finally, go make sure that you're active on Telegram, and instead of Googling a claim for your EOS account, go into Telegram and ask people about it, and ask what the actual website is. Or if you're interested in a token, see if there's a Telegram group for it and explore it and find out a little more securely through Telegram. You guys remember the early days of the internet, when you first had an email account? I think that my first email was a Hotmail account. I had so much spam in that account, and there was no way to filter it, because the tools just weren't that sophisticated. That I would get something like 100 spam messages every single day, and not that many people were using email in the 90s, so I would only get 1 or 2 email messages. Right. Now, as the technology matured, it got better, and there were ways to eliminate the spam, and there were protections against it. But I think the EOS network and blockchain really reminds me of the first days of the internet, where we're just in the base layer. We're not even in the first application layer yet. And people are just doing whatever they can by manipulating information around the technology. It doesn't mean the technology itself is insecure, but people will use information in order to create scams. That's just a cardinal rule. So I hope that these guidelines have given you a little more insight into how to stay safe. And the only reason I made this video is because I wanted to claim my POS tokens, and I didn't bother to look up the website, so I just Googled it, and I came to one of those scam sites, and it was eye-opening for me. I realized how easy it would be for me to see this website, think of it as legitimate, connect with Scatter, and not really pay attention to what the Scatter was doing, and just sort of breezing over the fact that the Scatter would say update auth, and ignore that, and then just click it and go ahead and do it. And yeah, I came really close to it myself. So the most important thing is to figure out, to make sure that your owner key is different than your active key. That is really easy to change. I made another video about that. Everyone in the community should know how to do that. Change your active key so it's different than your owner key. And then the other measure of protection that you can take is to keep all of your EOS staked, because then it takes 3 days to unstake it. All right, that's all for us. It's EOS Dublin's 1 year anniversary. It's our birthday coming up on St. Patrick's Day. So I hope that you will take some time to vote for EOS Dublin WOW. Have a great day. See you soon.